Well, it's day 2 of the NHL draft, and some kids hearing their names called in LA, but some big news here in Calgary as well. Kevin Bahl signs a contract extension with the Calgary Flames, 6 years, over $5 million per. And Kevin, maybe let's just start with the fact that you have re-upped long-term with the Calgary Flames, and obviously coming off your first year as a Flame, what does it mean to have your future secured for the next 6 years?
I mean, it's really exciting. Just the stuff I was able to do last year, and just putting together that kind of season after being injured in camp and stuff like that is really exciting. And then excited to heal up and be ready to roll for this next season. So I'm excited.
I mean, obviously the trade, and I'm sure things happened fast leading into training camp last year, but going into the uncertainty of starting with a new team and then the year that you had, I mean, how would you kind of describe what the season was like year one in Calgary?
Yeah, it was a bit of a shocker. You got to come in, find a place to rent, get your furniture, get whatever it is in, and then compete for a spot, compete for a role on the team. So it was a bit of a roller coaster at the start, but then settling in, figuring it out, what kind of role I can play, and how I can help this team be successful, stuff like that. Yeah.
Did it become? I mean, I know you mentioned it at the end of the year too, but pretty clear that this was a place that you wanted to stay for a long time, and a place that you felt comfortable with.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's like it's quiet and it's tight knit community. So I really appreciate that. Like knowing all your neighbors and the family can just get along with everybody. So I think that's a big thing for me.
Well, and obviously significant with the contract, but significant on the home front too. You had welcomed a little baby boy here as well. I mean, what's life been like here in the early part of summer for you?
It's been good. I've been the one getting more of the sleep. So
yeah. Making sure that and obviously working out in Calgary too. I mean, nice to be kind of spending a good chunk of the off season here too.
No, it's nice. Like the weather's been beautiful, and there's a good group of guys here. Just been training with Kirky, and Wolfie's been around, a couple other guys, so it's been good.
Maybe just a thought as you start to look ahead. I mean, a career season last year in terms of points, but obviously the ice time went way up. What about this group and this blue line seemed to just really work really well for you?
I think a lot of it is kind of the people keep on harping on culture, but I truly think it's that, right? Like everybody wants to win every single night. You got that bit of that grittiness character to the team, and there's always that willingness and want to progress and become better as a player, and if that's off ice, on ice. So I really like that. I really appreciate that, and that's something I want to keep on instilling in myself, and just bring that home up for the off season is how do I get better? I got to heal up what was kind of bothering me the last year or two, and then other things I can progress on. So it's just instilling that in myself.
You feel like there is some importance about spending time here in Calgary in terms of the off season and kind of making it more of a home for you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, comes back to the kid as well, is just set up base, be ready to roll. Sure. I don't want to go back home and then jump into a new house and furniture's moving in during camp and all this stuff's going on. So that's part of it is kind of getting into that community, meeting your neighbors, stuff like that, making it a comfortable spot for your family.
We're still you're talking to a guy in your mid-20s. I mean, with you, what about the future? And you're kind of 200 games, just over 200 games in your NHL career. Where do you see sort of your growth chart going, and what the areas you think you can still kind of grow in?
I mean, just that injury and then experience playing against top players is I thought I took a big leap, right? So it's that, and then every little thing in your game, just working with on ice coaches now. Little tweaks I can make, if it's just the way I can pick up a puck so I can make a play quick or stuff like that. And just every year you got to progress. You got to get 5% better every year. So that's the goal. I'm excited. I'm in the gym every day, trying to limit a bit of the on ice just so I can get that strength back up and everything. So
lastly for you, that's you mentioned sort of the culture and leadership. Is that something you hope to kind of be more a part of in terms of being a leader as this team continues to develop?
Yeah, for sure. But I think it's the group overall, right? Yeah. You got a lot of these older guys that are just such great leaders, and it's not just a vocal thing. It's just the way they lead themselves. If it's off the ice, you're watching your captain Backlund, the way he comes to the rink and he spends all that time on his body preparing every single day. Watching a guy like that, or watching the heart in a guy like Colsey. He's bringing it every night. He's playing physical. He's wanting to win. Just such a competitor. So I think that's a big aspect of it.
Well, congratulations on the contract extension. Congratulations on your new son, and enjoy the rest of the offseason, bud.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.